welcome to Robert Lee's Late Love Hour. Just in case you didn't know who I am Robert Lee, known here in Scotland as Scotland's flamboyant psychic and Scotland's happy medium. And I'm with you for the Late Love Hour with Ask the Answer. Now, I'm going to be with you right through until 10 p.m. this evening. And what do I do on the Love Hour? I look at all your late night love questions. We run the show at 9 p.m. The reason we do that is so we can look at all of your love questions, not just questions like, is my boyfriend going to come in and be more passionate with me? Is my ex coming back? We're looking at all your types of questions here on the Robert Lee's Love Hour. We're looking more in depth at your love questions. There's no barriers with the questions that you send in. In previous weeks, we've had people talking about going to swinging clubs. We've had people talking about having threesomes. There's literally no barriers here on the Robert Lee's Love Hour with Ask the Answer. So for those of you that don't know me, I'm Robert Lee, psychic and medium. I've been a psychic and medium now for over 10 years, and I've been working as a psychic and medium full-time for the past 5 years. During that time, I've been fortunate enough to be featured in mainstream television, newspapers, magazines, and you might even have listened to me on the radio. And tonight, I'm with Ask the Answer, and I've been working on Ask the Answer for it's nearly 2 years. It'll be 2 years in June. So we're in February right now, so I've worked with Ask the Answer pretty much full time for just over a year. During my time here in Ask the Answer, I've literally done a multitude of readings which go right into it's over 1,000 readings I've done during my time here on Ask the Answer as well. How amazing is that? It doesn't feel like that because I don't ever feel as if I'm working, because I'm doing something that I absolutely love doing. Okay, so enough about me. This is all about you tuning in here on Ask the Answer. You can check out my profile on Ask the Answer for yourself if you go over to the Ask the Answer website. Now, I've been a very good boy this year so far, so we can let Santa know at the end of the year, but also my boss knows that I've been a very good boy because I'm right up at the top. So after tonight, I'll be right up at the top of the website, so you don't need to search for me. You can have a reading with me here on Ask the Answer straight after the live stream tonight. So I'll be logged in from 10 o'clock, and I'll be logged in for as long as you lovely people watching the live stream want to keep me busy for. Okay, so I'll be right up the top, so you don't need to faff about and look for me down the bottom. Sometimes I'm down the bottom because I don't log in my scheduled hours, but I've been pretty good. Not too bad, I've not followed all of them, but I've been pretty good this week so far. And how do you get involved with the show? So it's really easy, guys, to get involved with Ask the Answer. We've got the number running along the bottom of your screens right now. Can you see that number? It's 077 00 152 500. That's 077 00 152 500. All you need to do is text the word love and your name and your question to that number. So if you're watching from Facebook, YouTube, Twitch or X, let me know in the comments and I'm going to give you a big shout out tonight. So let me know where you're watching from: YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, X, whatever live stream method you're watching from, let us know. Also, guys, did you know every week the live stream, if you don't want to watch it on social media, that's okay, because it live streams from the Ask the Answer website. So most of us have got a laptop, most of us have got a phone, most of us have got an iPad or some form of technology we can use. You can actually watch the live stream on Ask the Answer's website. And the best way, and the way I like you to get involved with every week, is texting in your question, especially on the Love Hour, because I like to get into the nitty-gritty, okay, of your love questions. We're not just looking at simple love questions, we're going right in depth with your love questions here on the Love Hour this evening. Normally what I say is, and it's my catchphrase for a Thursday night, the juicier, the better. I mean, who doesn't like a bit of gossip? But if it's really of a sensitive nature, okay, or if it's really juicy, I'm not going to read your name out, okay, or I'm not going to read the person's name out. You'll know it's for you, I'll notes for you, and that's all that matters. Okay? When you're texting into that number, guys, you get, it's a standard price of a text when you text. And it's not a premium number, it's not going to charge you any premium rates. It's simply a standard text message. Most of us, I can't comment for everyone, but I know most of us now, because it's 2024, we're part of, we've got phone contracts, we've got SIM-only bundles. Most of us get unlimited texts for free as part of our phone contract. So effectively, you can have a free text into the show tonight, right, with Scotland's flamboyant psychic, Robert Lee. Okay? Because it is Thursday night, I ask you to stick to my genre, the genre of love, okay? Right, and let's look at those juicy questions. What I'm going to do is, as well, if you're having an affair with your boss, right, if you really have the hots for your boyfriend's dad, or maybe you've got the hots for your girlfriend's mum, these are the kinds of questions we're looking at. I'm giving you my agony uncle advice, and we're also giving you the psychic advice as well. When it's love questions, I love to look at and I love to use my Romany Gypsy Tarot, okay? I always get my Romany Gypsy Tarot out for love questions, right? Here we are. So I've got them with me this evening. And, oh, I did have it. You just can't see it, but I've got beautiful roses blooming in the background as well for all of you lovely people at home to look at. Okay, so we're really getting into the love hour tonight. Say hello to me. The lady that works behind the scenes, she's going to pin your comments and I'm going to say hello back to you. All right? So say hello to me. I've got a massive favour to ask. If you're watching from Facebook, YouTube, X, Twitch, give the live stream a little share for me. So that's all I ask you to do. Just give it a little share. Let your friends and family know that Robert Lee, Psychic Medium, Scotland's flamboyant psychic, is live with you right now on Ask the Answer. Can you believe the Love Hours on episode 10? Episode 10. 10 whole weeks we've been going with the Love Hour. And I also do the Angel Hour on a Tuesday night here on Ask the Answer. And we've been doing the Angel Hour, big drum roll. We've been doing it for well over a year. Okay, so we've been doing the Love Hour for 10 weeks, 10 episodes. And we've been doing the Angel Hour on a Tuesday night at 8 for over a year. Unbelievable. Doesn't even feel like that. Okay, so hello Anne Campbell and Sean the cat. Sean's not been well. He's too sick and he's coughed up a big fur ball. So I've got my goodness, I'm just having a look over there. We've got 3 cats in the reading room with me tonight. We've got my cat Oracle, we've got my cat Osiris, and I've got my cat Hades. So I'm just pre-warning you, I didn't even realise they were all there. I've got the 3 cats in. I'm just giving you a disclaimer. If they start moving, if you hear them meowing, it's the cats. Okay. Right. So send your questions in via the text service. Okay. You can also, if we've got time, we will be looking at those questions live on Facebook, YouTube, X, Twitter. But don't forget, guys, to send your questions in to the portal. And what I want to know is, sorry, into the text so I get them on my end at the portal. What I want to know in the live stream tonight is, do you believe in magic? No, that's not all. Right. What I want to know in the live stream tonight is, do you believe in love at first sight? So let me know in the comments, YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, X, let me know your comments. Do you believe in love at first sight and why? Okay, and then I'll tell you if I believe in love at first sight. Okay, at the very, very end of the live stream, don't let me forget, at the very, very end of the live stream, I will tell you, I will let you know if I believe in love at first sight. Okay, so let me know, and the lady that works behind the scenes for us will pin your comments and I will read them out. Okay, why you believe in love at first sight. We need to know the why behind it. Okay, so let me know, guys. It's important. If you're watching the live stream tonight, take 2 seconds out of the live. It's important that you get involved, answer the question, let me know. Hello, Anne-Marie Dixon, watching from Facebook. I hope you're well, my wee sweetheart. Lovely to see you on the live stream. Okay. Do you believe... I'm getting that song in my head now. Do you believe in magic? We're going to take a question now on the portal. Okay. I was logged into it. I'm still logged into it. And the first question is, it's from Malik. Malik, hello Malik, my wee sweetheart. I mean, I've took a break from the live streams and still you're the first person to send a message in. Thank you very much for watching consistently every live stream, every week. Hello, Veronica Swan O'Donnell from Ardrossan. I hope you're well, my sweetheart. So Malik, we're going to go with your question first. You've sent a text in. I have to go with your question, my sweetheart, right? Why doesn't Charlie want to go on a second date? Thank you. Now, I remember the last time we spoke about this. Do you remember? Okay. You can probably look at the archives on YouTube. I told you Charlie would only want to go on maybe one date. Right? I told you Charlie maybe only want one date and you were to get as much fun in that date as you possibly could, Malik, my sweetheart. Okay, right? Like, my version of fun and your version of fun is going to be totally different. So, I told you, go on one date with him, and it would be a loose connection. There wouldn't be it wouldn't be loving, it wouldn't be meaningful. Okay, as hard as that is to hear, but I did say you'd have a bit of fun with him. Okay, right? So I feel like you want something serious. Okay, so see if I look as a whole for you, right? And I'm coming into you psychically here. If I look at your, your love life or your love path as a whole, right? That's the big circle for a whole. I feel you're looking for something serious, you're looking for commitment. Okay, you're not going to get that with Charlie. So the angels are doing you a favour. The universe, if you want to put it, is doing you a favour by not allowing you to have a second date with him. Okay, right. What happens is, and this is for everyone, you can take a little bit of advice for this. Every time somebody denies us a second date or a first date, or we feel like we can't get a date at all, we focus on us. Right, so why don't they want to meet me? I mean, why? What's the reason why? Right? Let's not focus on the reason why, but let's focus on moving forward and let's put our energy into someone that does want to date us, does want to give us commitment, does want to go on second, third, fourth dates, does want marriage, does want a house, does want a holiday. Let's focus our attentions on that, Malik, and everyone can take something from that, okay? It's dead easy to sit here in my wee house in Scotland and say, think of the positive, focus on the positive. But believe me, when we think of positive things come to fruition. When we focus on negative things are likely to happen in our life. So right now, Malik, Charlie's a negative thing in your life, okay? What added value is he bringing you? What fulfillment is he bringing you? That I can answer this, none. Okay, so let's forget about Charlie. Let's move on to find the next energy because you're blocking. Right, we talk about blockages, right? You're blocking the next energy from coming in. So get clear on your intentions to the universe, get clear on them tonight, put those positive affirmations out there that you'd like to meet someone new, and it will happen, okay? Right, it will happen, my sweetheart. And I promise you, that'll be the last question we look at about Charlie Boy, okay, right? Because it's going to be someone brand new that you're going to be questioning about. I hope that was okay for you. Thank you very much for connecting with me here tonight on Ask the Answer. And I do hope to connect with you again very, very soon. Big kisses to you, my sweetheart. Okay, let me know about this new man that's coming in. Okay, right. So say hello to me, guys. Let me know where you are tuning in from. Hello, Don Simpson. I hope you're well. Lovely to see you on the live stream. I hope you're well. Hello, Lynn Anderson, my wee sweetheart. Thank you for joining me on the live stream as well. Thank you for being a regular on the live streams here at Ask the Answer. Hello, Tracy Dickey, my sweetheart. Thank you for joining me here on Ask the Answer this evening. Lovely to have you on. Great advice. Thank you so much. Malik, Agony uncles give you advice. Psychics give you guidance. And I told you I was coming into you psychically, didn't I? So it was psychic guidance. Right? Sometimes the agony uncle side of me comes out. That's advice. Okay, right? Psychically, there's a new man coming in. Hello, Don Simpson, my wee sweetheart. Thank you for saying hello to me. I hope you're well. So say hello to me, guys. Whatever social media platform you're watching from, we live stream from 4. and we also live stream from the Ask the Answers website. Okay? So we live stream from 4 social media platforms. There's no excuse that you can't watch this. And we also live stream from the Ask the Answer website. I'm going to look at another question here on my portal. Okay? Remember, guys, it's the late love hour. Let's think outside of the box when we're sending our questions in. You've seen the bio. It's not just questions about, it's not just questions about, when's my next love coming in. We're going in depth. Okay? I'm not going to be cancelled if I say something on the show like threesome or anything like that. These are the kind of questions we look at because these are real life situations. Okay, right? These are real life situations. Or if you're having an affair with your boss, okay, and the boss's wife works in accounts, okay, these are the types of questions we're looking at. We're looking at real life things, okay? So don't be scared to send your real life question in. Sometimes I'm giving you agony uncle advice, and sometimes I'm tuning in and giving you that psychic guidance. Okay, right, so no question is off limits. That's the phrase I'm looking for. So no question is off limits tonight. And I need to know in the live streams, if you're tuning in, do you believe in love at first sight? Okay, and we're going to go on to the next question. And this is from this is from S, okay, and it says, does the woman I think about think of me, and if so, does she have regrets or feels it just wasn't meant to be? So this is for S, and it says shh on it, so that means I'm not allowed to say the names out. That's quite cute, isn't it? Right, so think of me, and does she have regrets or feels it wasn't meant to be? So does S and L. I'm going to rephrase your question. So I think what you need to know is, it's a bit intrusive, isn't it? Wanting to know, asking a psychic to say, what's their feelings towards me? Okay, because it's you that's having the reading, S, it's not L that's having the reading. So I feel that's a little intrusive, a little evasive, if that's the right word to use. But what I can look at is, I can look to see if L's going to come back into your life. I can look to see if L wants to meet up with you, okay? I can look to see if L wants to reconcile with you, right? I can't exactly tell you what L's, our exact thoughts right now. It's a common misconception because psychics and mediums, we're not mind readers, so we can't read people's minds, okay, right? It's a very common misconception. We can't read into people's minds and think, right, this is what they're thinking. We can't tune into your next door neighbour's dogs, right, and say, that dog doesn't like you, we're tuning into the dog and, we can tell you what the dog's saying. Or, okay, right, we can't do all that, but we can look at it in a psychic level, right? And I can look to see if L's coming back in. Right, so I'm going to pull a little tarot card for it, okay? Let's pull a little card. Okay, so, love it. We get the Two of Pentacles cards coming in. Look at that. Lovely card. You can see if you look here in the background of the card. This is the great thing about tarot cards. They always tell a picture. There's pictures behind it to look at the bigger story. Right? So it's a woman that's on the card as well. So Pentacles to me, Roman and Gypsy Pentacles, mean good luck and good fortune. Most of them, apart from one. Okay? And this is about problems. This relationship always had problems of getting off the ground, okay? So I don't feel L is going to be coming back in, because if L did come back in again, it's going to be unpredictable, okay? We're going to have problems getting it off the ground. There's going to be stress, and it's not really something you want to be facing head on right now. You're not the right headspace to be facing that head on right now. But I can tell you, and I like to be honest with my clients, that's how people, I hope that's why people come back to me. It's part of my honesty. Within the next 3 to 7 month time frame, more nearly 7 months, someone new is coming into your direction in regards to love. So let's leave Liz in the past, okay? Let's not juggle anymore. Let's leave Liz where she is and let's move forward, to the future. Okay, you can see the fishing rod in there, the fish basket. Okay, so I'm not saying you need to go on the dating website plenty of fish, right? What I am saying is there's plenty more fish in the sea, and there's plenty of time to go out there and catch fish. All right? So to use the fishing analogy, there's plenty more fish in the sea apart from Liz, and there's plenty of time to go out there and catch a few fish. Now I said the word few, okay, because I feel it's 2024, it is okay, it is normal to go out and have some fun, right? As long as it's safe. Safe fun. We promote safe fun every week in the Robert Lee Love Hour. My goodness, it has to be safe, okay? And then we can settle down and make a commitment. So that's why I'm giving you the 3 to 7 month time frame. Because just because we go out for coffee with someone, or just because we've been out for 3 or 4 dates with someone, doesn't mean to say we need to buy a house, paint a fence white, buy a dog, and start thinking about a family. Does it? Right? Dates are dates. Let's put it that way, okay? And the reason we go on dates is to find out if we like the person. If we don't like the person, that's okay, right? That's okay. We don't need to rush anything. It makes a lot of sense, and that's for everyone watching the live stream, okay, right? And I promise I'm not in my soapbox. I'm definitely not in my soapbox before I get into any trouble. I'm just saying, dates are dates. We don't need to marry somebody after the first date. We don't need to let ourselves, our brain take us, we don't need to let our brain romanticize and manifest everything in the first date, okay? Because that's why we go on second, third, fourth, fifth dates. Sometimes you might even want to go on a 10th date, okay? Because we need to learn to know someone. We don't know them just by messaging them over WhatsApp. We don't know someone just by going on, a few dates with them. We really need to get to know them, right? And we're moving on to the next question, okay, right? Sometimes, and I will say this, you don't always get to hear what you want to hear. You probably wanted to hear that Elle's coming back in and you're going to be happily ever after. That's not happening, so I don't want to give you any false hope. Okay, right. So we're moving on to the next question, and we've done that one. And we're going to take a question off Facebook now, just to make it fair. So if you've got a question there that you couldn't text in, okay, Tracy Dickey. Hello, Tracy Dickey, my sweetheart. Is Keith going to come back in? See, when I hear the name Keith, I think Keith Lemon, and I think he's hilarious, right? Maybe he's like Marmite. Some people really don't like him, some people do like him, but I do. I think he's absolutely hilarious. And I know your Keith is not hilarious as Keith Lemon. I just know he's not. Okay, right? But as Keith... you can let me know, maybe he is, but I don't feel he is, right? I feel your Keith's bald for a start, and Keith Lemon's got really long hair, so it's not the same Keith we're talking about. Anyway, is Keith coming back to Tracy Dickey? I feel you really want him back, Tracy, my sweetheart. I know that would make a lot of sense to you right now. I feel you feel really lost without him. Tracy Dickey, my sweetheart, I know that you believe in love at first sight. I can't see your Facebook comments, Tracy Dickey, but I know that you must believe in love at first sight, because I feel you and Keith fell in love the first night that you met each other. Okay, if that would make sense to you, you can let me know in the live stream. And I feel there's a soulmate connection between you and Keith. Okay, and I get it. Okay, so the word soulmate is used very loosely now in the world. Okay, it's a word that I would say is oversaturated in the world now as well. Okay, everybody wants to find their true love, everybody wants to find their soulmate, everybody wants to find their twin flame, okay, right? And I do believe that we're all so connected to at least one person, okay? And I feel that what a soul connection means is, or what a soulmate means is, our souls have met in previous lives, okay? So they continue to meet up in every life, okay? And if your soulmate, if you're meant to be with your soulmate, you'll always be with them. So Tracy Dickey, you're going to kind of answer your own question here. Do you believe in soulmates? I feel like you do. So I feel you and Keith have got a soulmate connection, and I feel no matter what happens, he's always going to make his way back to you. So I always hear music, so I'm a medium. Okay, right? I'm not a medium any longer. I'm well past. I don't think I was a size medium since I was 18, to be honest with you, right? And even then, I might have not been a size medium, but I'm definitely not a size medium now. But as a medium, I can hear music, okay? I hear music often. If you watch my shows, if you've had a reading with me, I'm always talking about music. I'm always playing music, and I'm always hearing music from the spirit world. So what I'm hearing for you, Tracy Dickey, is I'm working my way back to you, babe. Okay, right? You know the song. You'll have heard the song. The next time you come in the live stream, you're going to tell me you've heard the song randomly, okay? In the car, on the radio, on the TV, okay? On that, I don't want to mention the name of it because it sets it off. Mine is on, but it starts with an A. On the A, that you ask it to play music and it plays music. Okay, you're going to hear it randomly, right? Within the next week. I hope that answers your question, my sweetheart, okay? And thank you for joining me on the live stream. All right, let me know. Let me know, Tracy Dickey, if it makes sense to you. Dawn Simpson, my sweetheart, I'm sorry to hear that your husband is passed away in the spirit world. Okay, I always sympathise when we've lost someone in the spirit side. I know how important it is to connect with our loved ones in the spirit world. It's a very important process to connect with our loved ones in the spirit world and know if our loved ones are okay in the spirit world. It's a very part of the grieving process. Is what I meant to say there. Okay, so I know, Dawn Simpson, I know this. When our loved ones go to the spirit side, okay, they meet up with their family. So if you're from Scotland, I don't think they have Kayleys in England, okay, but they have an Irish Kayley and they have a Scottish Kayley. So what I want you, or if you're in England, a family party, a family gathering, what I want you to imagine is having that family gathering, having that Scottish Kayley. When our loved ones go to spirit, that's what it's like. They meet all our loved ones over in the spirit world. We have that big family gathering. We're meeting loved ones that we haven't met in such a long time. We're meeting loved ones that we forgot we had, okay, on our time in the earth plane, right? We're meeting people that touched our hearts. And we're meeting family that have always known us, but they've always been in the spirit world, okay? So when we go to spirit, we spend a lot of time healing. We spend a lot of time working out why we're in the spirit world, okay? We spend a lot of time with family, friends, loved ones over in the spirit world. And then once our energy builds, we can start to come to the earth plane, which you and I are in right now, Dawn Simpson, and our spirit family visit us here on the earth plane. Okay, I can talk about this all night, but I don't want to go too in depth, okay? I'm just giving you the short version. So what I want to tell you is your husband will always be around you, okay, and the spirit, from the spirit side, he'll always be guiding you. You need to speak to him out loud, okay? You need to ask him to leave you signs to make it more obvious that he's around. And you need to be more receptive to receiving these signs. The reason I'm going to my eyes is you need to look out for the signs. There's so many signs that our loved ones can leave us. Signs with feathers, signs with music, signs with insects, signs with birds, signs with coins. Men always like to leave a lot of coins round about. Okay, so know that he will be guiding you. I'm not necessarily giving you a spirit reading directly from your husband because it's a love hour, but I didn't want to avoid your question. So know that your husband will be guiding you. He will be around you. He will leave you those signs if you ask him. Dawn Simpson, my sweetheart. Okay, I hope that was okay for you. Much love to you, and I hope to speak to you in the very near future. Hello, good evening, Lisa, my sweetheart. I hope you're well. Thank you for... That's me kicking my stand. I hope you're well. Thank you for joining us here on the Love Hour with yours truly, Robert Lee, on Ask the Answer. Okay. I don't know why my voice went up and down there. Right, so we've done that one. We're now going to... I've had a Robin visit a lot lately. Lisa Dean, that will be a sign from the spirit world, okay, when Robins visit us, right? So that'll be a loved one visiting you from this. It will be. It's a loved one visiting you from the spirit side. There's no doubt about it. There's no doubt in my mind that it isn't a loved one visiting you from the spirit side, my sweetheart. Okay, we've got a text here now. And remember, guys, you can text in your questions. It is the Late Love Hour with yours truly, Robert Lee. Text love and your name and your question to 07700 152 500. That's 07700 15250. It's not a premium rate number. It costs you the price of a standard text. Everybody has SIM-only packages these days. They have, what do you call that, contract phones that give you unlimited texts. So literally, you could have a free text straight in to the show with me this evening. I'm going to have a look at it for you here. As long as it's of a love nature, I will be able to look at it for you here on Ask the Answer, because it is the lover. Thanks, Robert. I always speak to him. I have him at home in a box. There you go, my sweetheart. Okay. Right. And this is from Patricia, and it says, "Hi Robert, can you tell me when I will find my soulmate, or if I found my soulmate already? Thank you, Patricia." Right. Is this one of those ones, Patricia, that you're like, what is it people do? It's not new. People like trick a psychic. They think they're tricking a psychic. They think they're getting, they find out how good the psychic is because they're already in a relationship and they think they're the soulmate and they want the psychic to know if it's a soulmate or not. This is one of those types of questions, Patricia, right? In 2024, I've just decided to call people out on these types of questions. Right? Much to my boss's maybe dismay, okay, right? Especially if you're phoning through for a private consultation, maybe much to my boss's dismay. That's what I've decided I'm going to do. Anyway, Patricia, I'm only having a laugh with you, my sweetheart. I know that you're just trying to find out the person that you're with right now is your soulmate, or the person that you're not with, your ex-partner. Okay, if we get into the specifics, is your soulmate or not? So your ex-partner, yes, they are your soulmate, Patricia, and yes, your ex-partner is coming back into your direction. And I know what you're thinking, wow, if you know me, those words have just left my mouth. I never say to people, go back with your ex, okay, right? The agony uncle in me, my own instinct, okay, every fibre in my body would say, don't go back with an ex-partner. But I'm looking at it in a psychic perspective. I'm looking at it from a soulmate perspective. Your ex-partner is your soulmate, and your ex-partner, okay, your ex-partner has been doing a lot of healing, and they will come back to you. All right? They will come back to you, Patricia. Let's pull you a little card. There we are. We get the Seven of Wands coming in for you. So Seven of Wands is all about victory. It's all about burning away that unnecessary anxiety, that unnecessary fear, and overcoming the odds. Success with a relationship, my sweetheart. Okay, look at that. Right? It's quite a nice little reading, even if I do say so myself. Okay, I hope that was okay for you, Patricia. Big kiss to you. And you can keep me posted here on Ask the Answer. Okay, we've got Myra Murphy here, one of my followers. And it says, being single for years and years, well, I just stay single for the rest of my life. Oh, Myra. First of all, okay, right, I better take a drink for this. And it's just coffee I've got. It's definitely just coffee. Right. I've put it in the clear cup tonight just so that you know. I'm just naturally a bit flamboyant, a bit crazy on my own. I don't need any alcohol to make me be like that. That's just me. Okay, so it's just coffee, right? I'm taking a drink for dramatic effect before we do my reading. And I'm taking a drink because I'm just about to go right onto my soapbox. And I'm going to say to Myra, the reason you've been single, Myra, is because you never go outside of the house, right? If you don't go out, and you're not on any dating websites either, Myra, so if you're not on any dating websites, and if you don't leave the house, how are you supposed to find a man, right? Men do not just appear at the door, right? I know that we can have deliveries, and like you can maybe have a pizza delivery, the Asda driver. I mean, some of them could be female as well. So that's the only way you're going to meet anybody, because you're not leaving the house. You can confirm it on the live stream, okay? Right? You're spending a lot of time in with your cats. So what I've got to say to you is, if you don't go out the house, and if you don't try to find someone, yes, you're going to be single forever. Okay? Right. Let me know if you agree or disagree. You're right. See, I knew it before. I knew it before we even pulled a card psychically. Right, I knew it. It's not like the rom-coms. Never out the house. It's not like the rom-coms where two people, they're feeling a wee bit lonely, they're feeling a little bit out of touch with life, they're going to the supermarket for their shopping, and they bump into each other when they pick up an aubergine. It's just, real life isn't like that. You're not going to find love in the supermarket. Very unlikely. There's like a 1% chance that if you're out shopping, you're going to find love in the supermarket. 1%, okay? If you work in the supermarket and there's another colleague that works there, that's more likely, okay, right? There's a 1% chance that that's going to happen. I promise you. Now, I shouldn't make promises because it's live stream, but I promise you, there's a very low percentage that that is ever going to happen, right? And that's for everyone watching the live stream, not just Myra. So Myra, you have got to think about, where am I going to go? Who am I going to go with? And if you've not got anybody to go with, am I going to go online dating? Am I going to go speed dating? Your goal this year should be think of a couple of things to do, okay? If you're not feeling up to it, that's okay. But when you are feeling up to it, when you do feel healed, when you do feel happy, and you do feel confident, start to think about what you can do. Get out the house a little bit, my sweetheart. Okay? Right, I hope that was okay for you. Do you know what? It'd be nice, right? This would be really good, wouldn't it? Right? And you can let me know in the live stream. Think I'll just stay in the house. See, you're getting too familiar with those cats and their needs, apart from not thinking of your own needs. Robert Lee's speed dating hour. Right? So that would be great. Robert Lee's speed dating hour. Right? Where you can meet as many people as you possibly can within an hour's time frame. Right? And I would be the host, right? And everyone, I would be like buzzing, right? Get the next person, right? I think that'd be really good. Let me know if you would attend it, guys, on the live stream. Let me know if you would attend it, right? Let me know if you would attend it. It's called Robert Lee's Speed Dating Hour. So it'll be an hour where you try and meet as many people as you possibly can. And we try and keep the ratio, the ratio to men and women the same, right? Let me know. It's all hypothetical, but let me know. It's part of the live stream. Let me know, guys, and I will say yes or no in the comments. Let me know yes or no, and the lady behind the scenes will let me know. I'll say your comments out. Okay. We're going to look at a text. I'm going to look at a text that's been sent in now. And this is from Jordan, and it says, do you feel there's anything coming up in love for me as I'm single? Many blessings. Okay, Jordan, you need to join my brand new show that I've just announced, Robert Lee's Speed Dating Hour, right? For all the single people on Ask the Answer. I'm only joking, by the way. We're not actually doing that. It's just I'm just having a bit of fun, lifting the energy a little bit. Okay. Is there anything coming up in regards to Jordan's love life? Okay. Okay, Jordan, we get the High Priestess cards coming in for you. So the lovely feminine energy coming in for you in the near future. Okay, right. So yes, there is going to be changes coming up in regards to your love life. Okay, I've already given Myra Murphy into trouble and about, that she's not going to find anybody if she doesn't proactively look for someone. So Jordan, if we take a little bit of that, and what I want to say to you is we've got to be thinking outside of the box to find someone. We're not just going to find someone if we go to the same pub every Friday night. Okay, we maybe want to be thinking about expanding our horizons, go to a concert that I like, join a dancing group, join a new dating website. Okay, the concert one's quite a good one because then straight away you've got that common denominator. You both like the same music. You want to go to maybe a comedy show with friends, and then there's other people out there with friends, so you've got the same common denominator where it's all friends. You've got this, you like the same comedian. Okay, so these kind of things are good to do. It's good to get out. It's good to have that active social life because, believe it or not, when we become hermits, it's not actually good for us as human beings. Okay, naturally in the winter, because we're mammals, and this is not a lesson, like a biology lesson by all means, okay, right? I'm not a biologist, but what I'm saying is, as mammals, we like to hide away in the darker months. We literally like to sit in front of the TV and eat crisps, if you're me, right, and drink juice, or in my case, tea or coffee, and biscuits and crisps, and we like to just hide away. But in the summer, we kind of shed that off. We like to get out, we like to get about. Okay, so in the summer is a good time to meet someone, right? And then as we get into the winter, we've got that person to share the winter months with. Okay, right, so spring, summer, it's a great time to meet someone, because in the spring and summertime, that's when we're feeling our best. That's when we're feeling energetic. We look our best because we maybe get a tan, we maybe bought some new summer clothes. We're feeling good about life. Okay, so Jordan, have a think about, you know, what you want to do differently, shake things up over this summer period. You might want to go to a festival, something like that, because if you do that, okay, there's a very high chance that you're going to meet someone, especially sorry, when we get the High Priestess cards coming in for you from June 22nd onwards. Okay, remember I've said the date to you, June 22nd onwards, someone new is going to be coming in for you, okay, right? And there's someone that's like, they've got teaching links, they're really into reading, they love books, okay? They're on a high spiritual level as well, is what I want to make you aware of. And they're very knowledgeable, they're very trustworthy. Notice I said the word trustworthy, because you've got real trust issues that you've got to deal through, okay? I hope that was okay for you. I could talk to you all night, of course, but I can't. I tried to make it as fair as I can, moving on to the next person. But thank you very much for texting into the show. I do appreciate it. Big kisses to you. Good luck. And as always, give us an update when this new person comes in. Okay. We've got another text here. But I'm going to look at a question on Facebook, guys. Then I'll look at that one. So just to make it fair. Hello, John Harris. I hope you're well. Nice to see you on the live stream. For those of you that don't know John Harris, he works here on Ask the Answer, and he's with you on a Sunday night with messages from the other side, right? He's not singing Adele hello from the other side, but he's connecting with your loved ones in the spirit world, passing on those messages of love, wisdom, and guidance. He also is part of the double act, or the Double Trouble Act, on a Friday night with Psychic Chat with the lovely Sarah. So you can see John and Sarah for yourself tomorrow night at 9 o'clock, and you can see John for messages from the other side on Sunday night at 9 o'clock. Thank you for joining us and saying hello, John. So we've got Julie Skinner, who's been single for 3 years. Okay, Julie. Is it through choice? Because sometimes a lot of people stay single through choice. So is it through choice, Julie? Skinner, my sweetheart, let me know on Facebook. Is it through choice? Are you single through choice? And John said it's only Sarah that's trouble. I don't know about that. I'm calling it, I was going to call it a double act, but I'm calling it double trouble. Double trouble on a Friday night at 9 o'clock. That sounds a lot better than Psychic Chat. Right? I think we should speak to the team about getting the what do you call that? We should speak to the team about getting the slates changed and calling it Double Trouble. Right. Julie Skinner, are you single through choice, my sweetheart? That's what I want to know. Are you single through choice? Because a lot of us decide to be single through choice. I can't see the Facebook comments, but I think you might say yes. Right? I'm going to take a stab in the dark. Right? And you would like to know, my sweetheart, when somebody's coming in, I suppose, wouldn't you? Ah, right, okay. Right. You haven't replied to me, Julie Skinner. I mean, I'm deeply offended for starters. Right, okay. Let's see. I'll see what card's coming in for you. I'll pull your little tarot card. I'm not that offended. I'm only kidding. I'll pull your little tarot card and see what's coming in. Okay, Julie Skinner, what's coming in for Julie Skinner? In regards to love, because it is the love hour. There we are, Julie. We get, the Cups card, the 8 of Cups. Cups are all about emotions, they're all about relationships, my sweetheart, okay? So, you've been single because there's been a lack of effort. You know, I feel you want to be single. You've not really wanted to have anybody in your life, so there's not been much effort put into that direction, my sweetheart, okay? But I feel like 2024, you could be changing your thought process, especially around about the July time. So I feel the first week in July is when you're going to be starting to think about maybe someone new coming in your life, or putting the feelers out there to meet someone new, my sweetheart, okay? Because I feel you've been thinking about it for long enough now, okay? So you're going to start to put some effort into maybe going out and meeting someone or finding someone seriously, okay, from July this year onwards, my sweetheart, okay? Right? I feel a lot of your cups in life are already full. You told me you were single, so I feel like that would be the final cup to fill up, my sweetheart, okay? Not that you need a partner to define yourself. We certainly don't. None of us need partners to define ourselves. But it'd be nice to have some company, my sweetheart, right? I hope that was all right for you. Thank you for joining me here live on Ask the Answer. And I hope to connect with you again very, very soon. Okay. I'm doing good, guys. I'm firing through your questions tonight. I'm making sure that I don't leave any for next week. Sometimes I don't get through them all, but I'm trying my best to get through everybody's tonight, and we're nearly there. So we will have time to look at some of your Facebook comments, some of your Facebook questions. And I was wanting to know, guys, if you... Whoops, I'm going to drop the stand again. I was wanting to know if you believed in love at first sight. If you can let me know if you're watching the live stream. Jordan Riley. It says here... We'll definitely book a festival, I think. Good. Okay. Right. Let's see if there's any questions on... Let's see if there's any questions on the portal. We've got one there, I'm going to do it. And then we're going to look at some on Facebook. Okay, this says, I've been doing some deep healing of past trauma currently and ancestrally. What do I need to do to stop being triggered by aggressive, angry people? I mean, I know that sounds really obvious, right? What do you need to do to stay away? What do you need to do to stop being triggered by aggressive, angry people? Don't be near aggressive or angry people. I know that sounds really simple, doesn't it? Why put yourself in that situation? Why do any of us put ourselves in situations where we'd be around aggressive and angry people? But the thing is, what I think's aggressive and angry, Tracy, you'll think's maybe not aggressive and angry, and vice versa. We've all got different definitions of aggressive and angry, okay? And some people mistake assertiveness for you being angry, okay? Or setting boundaries, oh, you're in a mood, right? So what I want to say to you, Tracy, is stay away from people that bring your energy down, right? So if we just look at it from an energetic level, if we take those words you've used away from it, if we just look at it solely on an energetic level, anyone that brings your energy down, you want to stay away from them, okay? We naturally gravitate away from people that make a fool of us, that snigger at us, all those types of things that bring our energy down, that talk about us behind our backs, and we're aware of it. All these people bring our energy and our peace down in our lives. So if anybody's talking about you behind your back, if anybody's been aggressive to you or passive aggressive to you, or if anybody's like micromanaging you or any of these type things, the list goes on, doesn't it? You want to stay away from those types of people, Tracy, my sweetheart. Okay, so What is it you need to do? You need to make sure you're surrounding yourself with the right people, right? And we can guide ourselves away from people, so we can. We can guide ourselves away from people without falling out with them. Okay, so we can guide ourselves away from old friendship groups, we can guide ourselves away from family. Okay, if we, without falling out with them, we can guide ourselves into different directions. We're too busy to meet up. I'm doing this, I'm doing that. We can just naturally gravitate away from them. Okay, and that's a nice way to do it. That's us being nice about it. We're being assertive about our own energy. Or if it's at your work, it's a little bit harder if it's your workplace. Okay, but if things are really, if you're getting triggered, okay, by people at your workplace, that's on you to leave that workplace. If it's making you feel so terrible, it's on you to then leave that workplace, if that makes sense. And that's for everyone watching the live stream. And I know, right, we're all tied into our bills at home, whether we want to be or not. We're all tied into our bills at home. And sometimes we work places where we don't want to necessarily work, or we feel, well, I can't find another job right now. But it's up to us to start looking. Okay, right? So it's up to us to start looking, to start putting that energy out there, to start putting the effort in. Right? So, if it's friends we want to gravitate away from, if it's family we want to gravitate away from, if it's work colleagues we want to gravitate away from them as well. And if you feel it as work and you can't move away, you want to maybe move department, you want to move, ask to work from home, if you work in the office, there's all different ways you can do it. Okay, so really assess the situation for yourself, Tracy, and stay away from people that bring you down to keep your own peace. Okay? I think that seems dead simple in my mind, doesn't it? But it's maybe not as simple in yours, my sweetheart, okay? And keep that healing going. As you naturally heal, okay, and as you naturally ask the angelic realms, I work with angels all the time, to help you heal, to help you bring you to that higher spiritual ascension, you'll naturally leave people behind anyway, okay? Right, I'm going to show you this, Tracy. This is a good analogy. It's just sitting right here. Okay, right, I've got my crystal pyramid, right? Imagine, okay, you're at the bottom of the pyramid right now, Tracy, okay, and you're making your way up to the top, to the peak of the pyramid, right? And you're leaving people behind that are causing you, that are triggering you, as you put it, anger, okay? Angry, aggressive people that are triggering you, you're moving away from them. So think of that in your mind's eye, okay, or think about that tonight. Before you go to sleep, think about it in your mind's eye, you walking up a pyramid, okay, right? This is a crystal pyramid right now, but you walking up a pyramid and moving in away for your spiritual peace, okay? I hope that was okay for you. Thank you for joining me here on the live stream, and everyone can take something from that as well, so always happy to look at your question, Tracy, my sweetheart. Okay, right, we've got a question here from Anne Leslie. Hello, will I find love in 2024? Well, I hope so. I hope so, Anne Leslie. I hope you will. Let's see what the cards are saying. Will Anne Leslie find love in 2024? Will Anne Leslie find love in 2024? Will Anne Leslie find love in 2024? Okay, we're really putting the energy into the cards for you, Anne Leslie. We get the Pope cards coming in for you. Okay, right. It's good. You're not going to find love in the early part of 2024, okay, right? But you are going to be finding love in the later part of 2024, because I feel you're looking for the right type of love. You're looking for someone that's that holds their own counsel, someone that's very knowledgeable and intellectual, like a lecturer, someone that's a seeker of knowledge, someone that's a seeker of truth, someone that's got great wisdom, someone that's got great confidence and portrays great confidence as well when they talk, someone that's also got a fascination with religion. And Leslie, let me know in the comments, do you have a fascination with religion? Okay, someone that's not going to limit your aspirations, because you've had that previously in the past, people that have limited your own aspirations, so you've had to move on from them. Okay, and someone that's like very compassionate, right, but also be a good friend as well. I feel, my sweetheart, I mean, I've got a feeling that more coming in 2025, to be honest with you. So I feel early. If it is 2024, okay, and you can get back to me on this, it'll be late 2024. So late it'll be in the December, okay, right, the December. If you have no fascination with religion and learning different things about religion, what I mean is with fascination with religion is, it's not necessarily religious, you're just fascinated by different religions, okay? He will be, all right? It will be the late part of 2024 that you'll find love and true love, right? In the late December, like the 27th, 28th, 29th, really late December. So I feel it's more 2025. Okay, I hope that was okay for you. Thank you for joining me here on Ask the Answer. And I hope to connect with you again very, very soon. You can keep me posted on it, my sweetheart. Okay, so I couldn't see your comments about true love, but I'm going to tell you if I believe in true love or not before we go. And do I believe in soulmates? So I do believe that I do believe in love at first sight. And I do believe that we all have a soulmate. Whether we find our soulmates in some of our lifetimes is a different story. But I do believe in love at first sight. Okay? And I do believe that we're so connected to at least one person. Okay? Right? Some people might say they're so connected to more than one person. That's also possible. But I do believe in this lifetime, with there being 8 billion people on the planet, at least one of them has got to be for you, right? At least one out of nearly 8 billion people. Have a good think about that. Let that sink in tonight. Okay, so there's at least one person out there for everyone with all the people that's in the world. All right? So guys, I'm going to be back with you on Tuesday night at 8 o'clock with the Angel Hour. I did hope you enjoyed the Love Hour with me here, Robert Lee, Psychic and Medium. I will be logging in to those phone lines here at Ask the Answer as well, and I'll be logged in for as long as you lovely people want to keep me busy. Do join us here on Ask the Answer again on Friday night, which is tomorrow night. We have Psychic Chat at 9 p.m. and with Sarah and John, and they have a guest coming on to the show. For the life of me right now, I can't remember that guest's name, but every guest we have on the show in Psychic Chat works right here at Ask the Answer. So there'll be one of our psychics, mediums, fortune tellers, angel card readers that work right here on Ask the Answer. So do tune in for that. And it's a big good night for me. The person's name is Chris Dreamer Robinson. So Chris Robinson is going to be with you tomorrow night. And you can learn more about Chris, because it's very interesting, isn't it, to get to learn more about the psychics that work here on Ask the Answer. We do all have that individual bio. Some of us have got YouTube videos that lets you know more about us. But it'd be nice to have some of the psychics jump onto that, and you can find out more about them. You can ask them questions. You can see how they work. Maybe you like how they work and you want to have a reading with them. That is what Psychic Chat is all about. Anyway, guys, it's goodbye from me, Robert Lee, and I'll see you all very, very soon.